We are lucky enough to have the Ladles in the studio with us. They're going to play us a few songs. You guys are headed out. You're touring like crazy.
We've been on the road for about 2 weeks now, and there's 4 more to go. So, a little bit of a haul, but it's awesome. We're having a really good time.
It's pretty solid on the whole East Coast up and down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you played Grassroots a few days ago, which is one of my favorites out in Trumansburg, New York. How did that go?
Well, we weren't technically on one of the Grassroots stages. The Grassroots Festival has this awesome band contest where if you win, then you get to come back the next year and actually play on one of their main stages. So we did that, and we won, and we'll be there for real next year.
Yeah.
Today, you're on your way to Burlington. It just happened that your route came by the studio, and we were able to nab you, which I'm stoked about. Thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
The Ladles. You know, it sounds like it could be dipping into old musical styles, but no, it's a much better story.
Puns are happening.
There's this, okay, so at NEC there's this, I'm not good at telling the story. There are these practice rooms. There's a floor of practice rooms. And the women's bathroom, which is a single bathroom, no stalls, just like a single person's bathroom, is close to the practice rooms, and the men's bathroom is actually quite far away. So our friend would change the sign. It said ladies to ladles, put an L over the I so that he could use it and not have to walk all the way to like the other side of the building to use the bathroom while practicing. And there was a duel between him and the janitor until finally they kind of left it, and it was up for like a year. Now it's gone. But yeah, so someone, like then our other friend suggested and was like, why don't you just call yourselves the Ladles? And we were like, I don't care. And so
here we are today.
And then it's stuck. Yeah. It's just one of those things.
The one word thing I think is good.
Yeah.
You can forget a word, but 2 words, you can make mistakes.
I think it's a good name and a good story. And speaking as a guy, I get that part too. Let's play a song and then come back and talk some more. Is that cool? What do you want to play?
Sounds great. I think we're going to start with a song called What I Am Not.
And I'm a shadow.
was terrific.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
The vocal arrangement was, I mean, there were some unusual choices going on in
Some
there.
crunchy harmonies.
Crunch. Clusters. Harmony. Clusters.
It brought me to mind of the Roaches. I don't know if you are into that old stuff or...
I haven't listened to them all that much. I feel like we all have a lot of different... I feel like our musical backgrounds prior to meeting each other overlapped in very interesting ways that kind of make us blend the way we do.
Do tell.
But like most of my musical training was in a choir, and so I did a lot of choral singing, and I was always like, soprano one is always singing like the high harmony. So I am really used to singing harmonies, and when I write songs, like that's what I want to hear. I want to hear like the full vocal stacks of layers of beautiful harmony. And sometimes it's interesting, and it's nice to make it not always, the third and the fifth. You get some jazz chords in there. You add a seventh, a major seventh, as always, or or you do like, you have different vocal lines that are crossing paths and making interesting things happen. And I think it keeps it a little more interesting. That's kind of where I'm coming from.
Lucia, what's your story?
In this band, I do so much more singing than like I ever really did. I was in a choir, but only for about 3 years. I've mainly been an instrumentalist my whole life, doing violin pretty seriously. I did fiddle and then classical pretty seriously, then back to fiddle. And so I wasn't really singing much at all until we kind of got together, and Caroline firstly had all these songs that, like she said, were very dense harmonies. And then Katie ended up having some songs like that as well. So my voice has really developed singing with these guys. Hopefully, someday I can do my own vocal things, but I do love to speak through my violin.
Next, Katie.
Well, I grew up with a father who is a jazz pianist. A lot of my musical upbringing was through playing with him and then meeting his friends and being introduced to that community. I guess in terms of harmony, I grew up going to this camp called Ashokan Western and Swing Camp with Jay Unger and Molly Mason, and they do a ton of swing harmony workshops. We would do like the Andrews Sisters thing or a Boswell Sisters thing, so I learned a lot of that style of dense harmony kind of from a different perspective than Caroline was coming at it, through like the contemporary classical pieces. I also grew up taking violin lessons and learning like old time stuff from Lucia and getting deeper into that world. We're going down to the Clifftop Festival next week, which is a great old time festival in Virginia. And so
West Virginia.
Excuse me, sorry, Clifftop.
Don't want to offend
Sorry,
anyone.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We've only been together as a band for about a year and a half, and this is our first tour and really our first trying to get out there as a band. We didn't really start playing together with the thought of this is going to be a thing, that we're doing, but it's been a really mutually beneficial relationship. That sounds so clinical, but
Well, things have clearly gelled very quickly, and you're already on Sound of Boston's short list of bands to watch. That happened fast.
They're just very
very
lovely
nice.
people.
Kanai.
Yeah,
Shout out.
Yeah.
Let's do a sweet song. I say let's like I have anything to do with it.
No, I think you're right. Let's do Lullaby.
Darling, please go easy on yourself. Don't make it hard on yourself tonight. Rest your eyes a while. Sleep
That was gorgeous.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was gorgeous.
Sorry. Bad timing. One more time.
That was gorgeous.
Thank you.
You write these songs, the three of you.
Yeah, Caroline wrote the first one, What I Am Not, and I wrote Lullaby. And I think both of us go in with a pretty set idea of what the harmonies are going to be, but then the details or any changes to those harmonies are made as a group. So like a lot of the arranging, timing things, that kind of stuff.
But I don't write any of the songs
Yeah.
for the group yet. I don't identify as a singer-songwriter. I haven't really explored that arena very much yet. But
Stay tuned.
yeah.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
This year's the year.
And you hold it down with like red rocking chair and the traditional songs we do, and then you just say take it away and it's on the fiddle like.
Yeah, that's my love is old time music. If I could
Was
just
that a fiddle sound?
Oh, you want to hear
Was that a
Caroline's
banjo
got
sound?
A whole
surely.
range of fiddle sounds.
I have a very specific
all of which
fiddle
are alarming.
solo. This the one that is the most popular in the house we lived together this year was. That's my fiddle timbre. If I am trying to tell them that I would like a fiddle solo in a song or a fiddle part, I'm like, and then you can go.
Do you ever do that when she asks for it?
no. I
She has great
play it.
artistic judgment.
I just play it on the fiddle.
It's just fun to make the noises.
What do you got next?
Let's do "Grown My Bones."
Grow my bones.
Grown my wait.
Speaking of fiddles.
GROWN, GROAN.
GROWN, my Grow My Bones.
Okay, I'm gonna listen, and when we come back, if I need to ask, I'm gonna.
That's fine.
Sounds great.
Leaving what I knew behind the mountainsides, blue and purple pines blown. It's time for me to go. And I will walk along these halls and try to find the years to which my clouds will grind. Try to find a place to rest my mind. Though you have grown my bones and shaped my soul, you've filled my heart and took me whole. It's time for me to roam these hills once Looking out to the west, you're trying to find the time in life we stay before. Working for a life worth dreaming for. Let your hopes get bigger than this blinded view, 'cause otherwise you're holding on, singing along to the same old song. And you must grow my bones and shape my soul. You feed my heart and take me whole. And when time moves us, when time moves us, when time moves us, when time moves us, we will
Okay, I need to ask. Grown in my bones.
Well, I wrote this way before the Ladles was a group. I wrote it when I was deciding to actually transfer to England Conservatory and was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life and music and all that stuff. So the whole song is about just that kind of indecision and making a leap and then leaving behind a place that you love and care about so deeply, but it's not the right place for you anymore. In terms of that phrase specifically, my friend Lily Armstrong Davies wrote the chorus. We were in the studio kind of messing around, and she's like, "Grow my bones." Yeah, I like the sound of that. Let's go from there.
Awesome.
And yeah, here we are today.
Wow, I never knew that.
Yeah, she wrote the whole chorus.
Wow.
Lily! The fourth ladle.
What a girl.
The ghost ladle, ghost writer for the ladles.
The break and build in the middle of that was terrific. I liked that.
Oh, thanks. I originally composed that in the studio, like first just did a guitar track and then did some violin things, and in the old, not so great recorded version of that, there's, piano and some drums and other things going on. And so we listened to that and kind of parsed out what we could cover as a trio with the banjo and the fiddle, and then me and Caroline singing some lines as well. I think it covers what was originally there and now also sounds a little bit better too.
It sounds like it's
grown.
just threatening to maybe go off the rails, but doesn't.
Right.
Yeah.
We're audience friendly.
Your voices work together tremendously. Can you do something that really showcases?
I think we
In
can.
fact, yes. Let's do an a cappella. This one's called Juvenile.
Walking down the lonesome road, and my hands are getting very cold. And I wonder whether you don't know that no one's holding them when you go. Living off a last goodbye, and I'm living till the day I die. And I'll never let you see me cry over something so juvenile. And I know you never said anything to me that meant I should be alone. But I'm letting you know that this side is waiting strong. And I know you never said that you'd wait for me, and this bed wasn't made for two. And I know you never said anything to me that meant I should be alone. But I'm letting you know that this side is waiting strong. And I know you never said that you'd wait for me, and this bed wasn't made for two.
But it doesn't mean,
Doesn't mean,
doesn't mean,
doesn't mean,
doesn't mean,
doesn't mean, doesn't mean,
it doesn't
doesn't
mean,
mean, doesn't mean,
doesn't mean,
doesn't mean,
doesn't mean,
doesn't
doesn't
mean,
mean,
doesn't mean,
doesn't
doesn't mean,
mean, doesn't mean,
doesn't mean it's any less empty without you.
I don't have words. That was wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
One of my favorites that we do, for sure.
It's definitely an audience favorite. People do request it and they love it.
The three of you live together. You just kind of wander around singing.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a lot of made up songs going on.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes.
A lot of singing along to Joni Mitchell.
Yeah.
and a lot of dancing to Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh yeah.
So you get along clearly very well.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Believe it or not.
End of week 2. Things are still good.
Yeah. Interview us in like 4 weeks.
Oh, God, don't bring that up.
Once the fame kicks in.
No, it's good. I love the fact that we are friends. That sounds stupid when I say it out loud, but I think for me there's just such a difference when you're playing music and you're doing professional things with people that you know this well and trust this much. And
Yeah, we definitely have a certain connection in performance. We can kind of like sense what each other is doing and make space or, you know, follow or, yeah, just be able to move with each other musically in a way that is really cool because if you ever mess up, you can almost never tell.
It's clear that in addition to a musical affinity, there's a personal affinity. There's a good match, a clear friendship going on.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Who did the cover art?
That was a friend of ours, a very dear friend of all of us.
Yes.
Dylan McKinstry.
yeah, he's a great artist. He does a lot of portraits of pets. So for those of you who love your dogs, you should get in
Dylan.
contact with Dylan McKinstry.
He's also an amazing guitarist and mandolinist.
We'll just put in a plug for him here.
The Writing Moment.
Check out Dylan
CD.
McKinstry.
Beautiful.
And I'm talking about their EP, which is fresh.
Yeah.
Very new and
Came out in May, recorded in January of this year. And many of the songs that you heard on this show are featured on the EP.
Yeah. 3 of them?
3 of them.
Three of
Three of
them.
them.
And you can find the EP and more information about the band at theladles.com.
Yes.
Nailed it.
It's not often I get things right. So you're headed out to Burlington when you leave the studio here. And we're not going to air for a couple of days. But after that, you got what? West Virginia, Virginia, Maryland, New York, New Jersey, Massachusetts, all over.
Yeah,
All across the map.
we just really need to strategically times when we can wash our clothes. That's pretty much it.
Priority number 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, for anyone who is in those places listed or others, we'd love to meet you. So come on out.
They're friendly, nice people. Theladles.com. All those dates are on there, and it'll be added to, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. What do you got to finish us out on?
We're going to end with a song called You Make Me Sing.
Well, that sounds swingy.
Yeah.
Is that swingy?
A little bit.
How'd you know?
Hey.
He's just got good intuition.
Wow. So I got the website right, and I got the swingy.
Yeah.
That must be it.
You're on it.
Yeah.
You're on it.
Thank you so much for coming into the studio.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Have fun. Get those clothes washed.
Sorry, it was
try.
not so
Don't
bad.
you worry.
Spending my life in limbo. You've got a hold on me, and I'm holding on to you. Spending my time looking through windows. I'm trying to see the other side. Let it pull me through. they see